Shaw awoke and snapped upright, covered in sweat. He groaned as his injuries protested his movements. He panted, and his chest heaved. The Marine felt every tingle of pain from a myriad of wounds on his body. He must be on pain meds because the pain was subtle and his mind hazy. His bright eyes, weak and tired, scanned the room. He was in a hospital. The television in the corner sat dark and silent, and a variety of monitors occasionally flashed and hummed in guttural tones. He exhaled as he slowly settled himself back into the bed. The last thing he remembered. The Marine touched his stomach as the dread set in. He tore the sheets off his body and ignored the pain in his shoulder. He almost cried when he wiggled his toes. "Thank God," he said, as he fought against the rimming of fresh tears. He inhaled slowly and shuddered as a wave of chills passed over his body. He did his best to cover himself again with the sheet, but he missed his left foot. He pressed his lips tightly together to suppress his emotions. He should be paralyzed. He covered his face with a hand and then dragged it down his dark beard before gazing out the window to behold the green trees and brilliant sky. He wasn't in Afghanistan. A knock at the door drew his attention. A nurse, barely in her 20s, entered offering a warm smile. He returned her smile with a half-hearted grin. He needed to know where he was. "How are you?" she asked sweetly. She wore her brown hair pulled tightly into a neat bun, and her eyes glowed with kindness. "Where am I?" he asked. "The Naval Hospital, Camp Lejeune," she responded as she made her way to gaze at the monitors. Shaw relaxed when he heard her answer. How long had he been out? He rested his head back on the pillow. "I'm May," she said, "and I've been your nurse." Shaw offered her a better smile than before. "David Shaw," he greeted. She activated the bed controls and raised him to a reclining position before she assessed him. "I know, Captain," she answered. She noted his long dark hair and grizzled beard. He wasn't an ordinary Marine, if there was such a thing as an ordinary Marine. MARSOC raiders weren't held to the same grooming standards as other Marines. As an element of United States Special Operations Command, SOCOM, the Marine Forces Special Operations Command, MARSOC, served as the Special Operations component of the Marine Corps, and those serving within the elite organization were some of the best the Marines had to offer.